guys, Redneck Mini 14 here. Want to do a quick vlog to say Happy Thanksgiving for the 2015 year, and I want to get this out of the way before I have to pack up and get ready to go home for the holiday season. Hope you've been having a good year. Hope you eat lots of turkey this weekend, and give thanks for your friends and family. As far as Black Friday goes, I hope that you're respectful to your cashiers and the other sales associates in the store. Please don't get violent. As somebody who works in retail, I know Black Friday sales really suck. So please be patient, be respectful, and don't cause fights. Just don't. It's not worth getting into a huge fight over some sale. It's just not. So anyway, happy Thanksgiving, and so some other things that are going to go on soon. I'm going to go deer hunting this weekend, Black Friday weekend. So while you guys are out in the stores, or while other people are out in the stores fighting over video games and TVs and such, I'll be out in the field hunting for a deer. It'll be doe season, so unfortunately won't be able to get a buck, but I wasn't planning on being able to go deer hunting this year anyway, so I'm glad I at least get to go out and hopefully get a deer with my 30-30 finally, after 3 years of not getting anything with the 30-30, so that'll be a fun time. Again, with the AR build, I'm acquiring parts. I think the last time I talked about this, I said I only had the upper and lower receivers, the stripped receivers, and then some of the tools. I think since then I got an upper and lower parts kit and an A2 style carry handle that attaches to the flat top receiver. Pretty good deals on all of those. I'll do a video as soon as I can on all of them. Over Christmas break, I plan on getting a bolt carrier group and a charging handle from keepshooting.com, and an A2 buttstock and buffer tube assembly from Midway USA. The reason I want to go with when I actually get the full buttstock assembly is because I am doing it with a wood furniture set, so I won't need the actual buttstock, but I'll still need the swivel, the sling swivel, and the butt plate, which I would have to order separate from the buffer tube assembly anyway. And I did the math, and to get both sets of parts together would be about the same as just getting the entire thing with the stock. So I figured I'd just go that way and have an extra stock if I ever needed it. So yeah, and of course I'll get a barrel and the furniture set later, probably closer to summertime. Yeah, I know that's a ways away, but when you're off away at school like I am, you can't really you don't really have time to order the parts and have them go to the right location and all that. So that's where I stand on that. Another thing is I'm going to try to order an M1 Garand through the CMP. CMP stands for Civilian Marksmanship Program. I wanted to do this a while back, before I went away to school. The problem was, number one, getting all the paperwork that I needed. Back then it seemed like it was going to be a little bit of a hassle, and it still is a little bit of a hassle, but I managed to get it done while I was at school. Except for one thing, I still have to go get a copy of my birth certificate, which I can do that on my way home. No big deal. And of course, I wanted to do this a while back, before I went off to school, but back then the waiting period, from the time you order to the time you would get your rifle, it was 3 to 6 months for pretty much all of them, all of the different grades, I think. And 6 months was kind of on the edge of, if I was going to be still in town before I left to go to school. So I just didn't do it. And then I looked recently, and now for a field grade, if you got to order through the mail. But for a field grade, from the time you order to the time you receive your rifle, it's 1 to 2 weeks. And for a service grade, it's 2 to 4 weeks. So it's pretty reasonable. I think I'm going to go with a service grade that's $730, and it's got free shipping. $730 for a service grade. You only got to wait 2 to 4 weeks to receive it. So I think that's pretty good. I'll be able to get it. I should be able to order it over Thanksgiving break and then receive it over Christmas break. So I'm going to try and do that. Hopefully I get all my paperwork in line and get it sent out, and hopefully they approve me so I can have an M1 Garand. I've of course wanted one for a while. I actually kind of debated whether I wanted to go with an M1 Garand or if I wanted to save up even more money and go for an M1A Scout Squad from Springfield Armory, and I figured I'd rather just go for the cheaper one to get it sooner rather than later. So, excuse me. So that's what I'm gonna do. By doing this, I pretty much kind of eliminate getting a pistol. Getting a pistol a little bit later on, because I'll probably use the extra money to get the barrel for my AR build. Talking about tax return money, but we'll see what happens. I might not. I might still get a pistol. I'm thinking a Canik TP9V2, which costs like $330. So not a whole lot of money. Quality comparable to a Glock, and I've heard all good things on the Caniks, or Jonic or Janik, whatever the proper pronunciation is. I'm going to call it Canik because that's how, if you look at the word, that's how an American would say the word versus a Turkish person. So I'm going to go with Canik. Other than that, I don't think there's really anything else I need to talk about. Of course, Christmas season's coming up. I got all my Christmas shopping done, and after New Year's, I'm going to Disney World with my family, so that'll be fun. We're going to take my niece down to Disney World for the first time. She'll be 1.5-ish, right around there. So it should be a fun time. Nice family vacation. Then I'll come back and I'll have like a week or so before I have to come back here. So hopefully I'll get my M1 Garand and take it out shooting. I'm getting a good deal on a bunch of 30-06 brass. You just got to trade some 45 ACP brass for it, and I'll have 100 pieces of brass, and then I have some IMR 4064 powder and some primers and some bullets back home that I can reload 100 rounds of 30-06. That's safe to shoot in the M1 Garand. And I ordered 20 N-block clips off of Amazon. It was like $25 for 20. So pretty good deal. And that's of course 160 rounds worth of clips. So I'll probably take 5 or 6 clips out the first time, see how it shoots, see how accurate it is. I never shot an M1 Garand before, so it'll be a first time for me. But it should be fun. I'll do videos on it if I can. So those are the things that you can expect to see in the future. Don't know if I'll do videos on the 30-06 reloading when I'm doing it for the first time, but we'll see. And yeah, so anyway, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys are having a good year, and I hope you stay safe out there. I know there's terrorist attacks all over the world, but I'm hoping that you guys are staying safe and having a good time. And again, happy Thanksgiving, eat lots of turkey, and if you don't see me before Christmas, Merry Christmas. So, that's all I have. Subscribe to my channel, like me on Facebook. I'm Redneck Mini 14, and until next time, be safe.